Okay, so take 3. All right. This is I'm doing a review of Peggy Hall's video that she put up recently, I don't know when, where she's talking about Cash Patel is what she calls him. The name of the video is Much Younger Girlfriend Ties to Turning Point. Okay. Since this is the third time I started this, I just wanted to say I think Turning Point is a money laundering operation and really nothing more. It disguises as Christian. I believe that Charlie is probably in the house of Satan. I don't believe that he's, quote, Christian, end quote. I think he wears a Kabbalah bracelet. He probably has closer ties to, the whole Kabbalah, Judaism, mysticism thing. Cash Patel wears one too. Or not Cash Patel. Well, he might. Oh my gosh. Tucker Carlson does. He had it on the entire time he was um, interviewing Putin, which I thought was really weird. I mean, it was right there. I believe on his right wrist. It could have been on his left. I don't know. I don't know if there's significance to that. But I'm getting into this Peggy Hall video. I'm very suspicious of her for various reasons. At first I thought, wow, she really is good. She put together one video that was really good. And then all of her subsequent videos were explaining herself and why she was doing the videos, which, okay, I mean, you don't have to spend 40 minutes saying, why am I doing this? And then she went over everything a second time. And then she did another video with a couple of maybe 20 minutes long, analyzing speech pattern of some pastor that she knows. I know all this pastor crap. I don't know what the fuck that is either. All right. I don't believe these people are good people to begin with. I think they all have bad motivation. It's just my opinion. But like I said, Peggy will do like 80% bullshit and 20% info. So far, I've only found one of her videos to be interesting. Everyone has analyzed the Erica Kirk Emerson Drive video, which was absolutely stupid. I mean, they didn't really have any talent. And they were just lip syncing on top of a pickup truck driving through Las Vegas or some shit. It was just the most stupid thing I ever saw in my life. Okay. So I just wanted to talk about, the new Mockingbird media and controlled ops, which is like there right now. It's controlled opposition. It's opposition to people keep talking about the left versus right. Okay, it's opposition to what? I don't even know. Trump is doing everything that Hillary would have done. Hillary has recently complimented Trump on his war work. I don't know. Where's the divide? There isn't one, unless you make one and think there is one. Some things are really obvious with people. The divide I see is sort of, now I don't see this in my area. Maybe if you were in just other blocks down or other communities or little neighborhoods, perhaps, but yeah, you don't see a lot of political stuff going on here. Because I think people, for the most part, just want to see everything remain calm, because people generally get along really well. That's just a thought. On the other hand, there are some people that are very loud and racist that you'll run into every now and then, but I don't see this. So, anyway, controlled opposition. I don't know what they're in opposition to anymore at all because everything is just merged into one thing. But they are creating narratives and spewing the same talking points. All right.
Find the alleged assassin, although I don't think they're calling him alleged anymore.
He said 30, it's less than 36 hours, 33 to be exact. But we know this already.
Everyone has already been assassin. There's been a bullet and a burial almost 3 hours.
This is interesting.
A burial on my trail, a medical be innocent until proven guilty. So if you can find me a bullet, a blood trail, a medical report, an autopsy, a body, and a burial, I might be persuaded to think otherwise. Cash Patel didn't say, well, it took almost
Cash Patel. It's Cash Patel.
40 hours or it took well over a day. He specifically said it took 33 hours. If you've been
Well, actually, he said less than 36 hours, 33 to be exact.
been watching my videos about Freemasonry.
There you go. Her videos about Freemasonry were really nothing. A big nothing burger. I don't know how much more time I'm going to spend on this. What is this chick's name?
Or maybe you already know that the 33
Oh, okay. We know this already.
Societies that are all intertwined.
Okay.
Interview with your friend and not mine, Megan Kelly. Yes, many have questions about that individual as well.
Who did that interview? We can look that up. Oh, Patel did?
Cash Patel and his girlfriend. I'm going to show you her interesting signs and symbols. And then at the end of the video, we're going to listen to a short interview with your friend and not mine, Megan Kelly. Yes, many have questions about that individual as well.
Okay, so and she's giving an introduction about what she's talking about. We're 2 minutes in, it's only 20, or 3 minutes in, it's only 26 minutes long. I don't know why she doesn't do longer videos. Like, this is such a joke. She pretends she's this big researcher. I mean, I'm sure she comes up with some good stuff. I've replayed her stuff, but this isn't interesting.
You tell me whether or not this was, well, it's not a marriage, so I can't call it an arranged marriage, but
oh, honey, she's a beard, okay?
But it does seem like a very interesting arrangement. We're going to talk about their age differences. Nothing wrong with age differences. Plenty of people have them.
Oh,
but when you put all
okay. All right. When are you going to talk about it?
That's
all right,
safe.
Here we go. Here's where. All right, hang on a minute.
You've seen that gold has basically gone mainstream. It's going through the roof, actually.
You know, whenever someone walks below me, my computer gets fucked up. Isn't that weird? Given the fact that my modem or whatever is right practically, well, it's about 10 feet away from me, I guess. Okay. She says something which is bullshit.
Prices are climbing and every has been differences. Plenty of people have them. But when you put all the pieces together, it does make you go, huh. Now, before we go any further, let me thank our sponsor, noblegoldinvestments.com. You've been asking me for more information about this because you've seen.
Every single podcaster has a gold sponsor. Peggy's is Colin Plume, who runs Noble Gold, who is also part of the sponsor for TPUSA. Not that they needed any more money. So is that a coinky-dink or a clue, Peggy? You see what I'm saying?
I quit drinking a year and a half ago, and I'm actually writing a book about it that will come out.
About quitting drinking.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And
tell
what
me
Can you
about
guys hear this?
Well, I think as a business owner and a father and you,
Wait a minute.
even
Why
if you
can't I
didn't
hear
drink all week
this?
and then
I'm so sick of this shit. I can puke. I've already opened this in Chrome.
Friday night you had a few,
Oh, is he annoying?
I would wake up Saturday morning and just be tired and not engaged with my kids as much as I wanted to. And then, so that was one aspect. And then it was just the ups and downs of owning a business. The stress, the anxiety.
Yes.
I mean,
Oh my God, is that a picture of Trump with Erica? Okay. He didn't even support Trump until Trump was the last man standing and had no other people to support except for Hillary Clinton. I'm so sick of this. Repeat after me. He did not support Trump. He made the statement, Donald Trump must not be president.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
and I wanted to just test it out.
No,
So I
he
had a
really doesn't.
major surgery. I had my hip
Oh my God, what is with his voice?
replaced, and I said, I'm just going to try it after the surgery. And I just felt better.
Look at all of his hand signals. Try what?
And better. And I felt quicker.
Yes.
And I think the most important thing.
Wait a minute. Quitting drinking and more. Charlie Kirk doesn't he drinks. He just hides it. I don't believe anything here. Okay, I can only tolerate very, very limited. Okay, I'm not hanging here. This is just ridiculous. Okay. Wow.
Why you quit drinking, and you said, I want to be more successful.
Why you quit drinking? Why you quit drinking?
Or I want to be successful, or
I wanted to be more successful.
more successful,
right?
yeah. And I quit drinking.
Kirk didn't need to do anything. He spoke to his rabbi who gave him talking points, and he'd sit, and this is true. What I'm saying is a true fact. He had a personal rabbi. So this guy is talking about how good he is and what a good person, and I don't know. This is disgusting. And the whole freedom thing, this guy doesn't believe in freedom.
And they were being told, like, we'll have it in 4 to 6 weeks. And it's like, well, you're supposed to have it there all the time.
I don't care for his speaking style. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say whenever this new opposition, I'd say 90% of them, well, I'm going to say 98% of them have the same speaking style. I can tell it's the same cadence, it's the same pronunciation. They all are waving their hands and fingers all over the place.
Exactly.
You're not supposed to have it there part-time.
This guy has such bad ADD that he's looking up shit on his computer while he's interviewing this guy, or he's getting his questions out, because basically from what I have seen of him, he reads off a computer screen prepared stuff. Kirk was never going to not succeed. He was being propped up by tens of millions of dollars. Like hundreds of millions of dollars. And people gave to this organization? He's not even interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Seinfeld.
He does this thing with his teeth. I don't think these are real teeth.
Episode where Jerry goes to get.
What is he doing? Why is he doing this? Why would he be interviewing someone and doing this? And saying how he wants to be more successful, and blah, 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 blah. And how perfect he is. You look at he has the hands of a female.
At the rental car. It's like, I have a reservation.
Oh,
right,
there
right.
you go, right there.
Seinfeld episode where
Oh,
Jerry goes to
I am so gonna vomit. I'm telling you right now, I don't believe he is married, and I believe he's gay.
get the rental car. It's like, I have a reservation.
Oh my
right,
God.
right.
It'll be a couple hours. No, but
It's right here.
the car, the reservation.
How does someone who's 31 even watch Seinfeld? Bitcoin, he's got all these sponsors. Fake pictures of Trump.
Give me the keys to the car. It's like, I don't know.
Why is he doing
We'll
this?
get it later.
We don't have the car.
We don't have it.
We don't have it. We don't have the car.
No.
Yeah.
What is he doing with his nose? That's not the way the Seinfeld episode was. They did have the car. It just wasn't a mid-size. It was a smaller one. The episode is called The Airport. I'm so sick of this shit. What I'm trying to say here is I just find him to be disgusting. He's fake. He's phony. He's not entertaining. He doesn't say anything of interest to me. But if we go back, here we go.
Seen that gold has basically gone mainstream. It's going through the roof, actually. Prices are climbing, and every day more and more Americans.
Okay, could you give us a gold quote, Peggy? Prices are climbing through the roof. I don't know. Are they? You know, last week it was this. Last month it was that.
Are really catching.
This is the text the sponsor wants her to read, but I'm paying for premium. I'm paying what, $20 a month or something like that for no commercials, and she sticks a commercial in.
Onto the power of gold. So how do you and built for the CEO? So this is a company that times I'll have him on the channel again to speak about the economy and gold. So this is a company that you can trust.
So she's had the same guest on and has the same sponsor giving her money to do these videos as Charlie Kirk. And then she's saying what a creepy situation it is. She's implying more or less that some really bad stuff. Because if, and I'm not allowed to say it, okay, because we all know it was real. She's questioning, I don't know how to word this. She's questioning if an event was real or fake. And then she's attaching some very evil stuff to it. And I'm pointing out that, yeah, this guy is weird as fuck. I didn't think he was entertaining. I didn't think he was funny. I didn't like his style. I thought he was actually kind of snotty. I thought he was a misinformation agent. No, he did not support Trump. He supported a candidate that was not even a U.S. natural-born citizen and never ended up releasing his immigration documents. And then like 2 years later, everyone says, oh yeah, he released him, he's fine. And then you go on Wikipedia or go through like legal websites and you can never find a direct answer because you had both Kamala Harris and this Cruz guy, born, mostly raised in Canada. First, it was Cruz's. It was in Canada until he was 18. Then it's just like everything is so fucked up right now. I'm really glad that I put these videos together because if I look through enough of them, I can find it. I'm trying to do like okay, whatever. All right. So here we're at.
And they have specialists that are trained to help investors like you go from confused to confident, go from wondering what's next to knowing exactly what.
Do you guys know the kind of fee you have to pay to get that gold out and cash it out? What you're basically doing I was going to put 10,000, and I was on the phone, and all I had to do was give one last word, and I asked a question, and I said, you know what? Don't think I'm going to do it. I mean, I already should have gotten out of my stocks last week when they were at really at a high. I think the market closed down this week. Dang. I don't know how much of a commission I'd have to pay to get that out. I'm trying to get there's cash in the account right now from dividends, and I just got a proxy in the mail from British Petroleum. I don't know what to do with this shit. And you call up there, they're pretty helpful actually. But the gold stuff, when I was going to make a purchase, I'm glad I didn't. I don't know why. I'd rather buy the stuff and have it myself, but then what if something happened to it? I mean, I have my gun insured, okay? All right. And I have the sales receipt to show how much it was worth. It's on file with my insurance. At least it better be. My insurance agent my property has not been very responsive these days, which is freaking me out because I've been using him since 1998. So I don't know what's going on. But I don't know. But this is a long commercial. All right.
To do. So whether you want to roll over an old 401k into a gold
No way.
IRA,
That's
or
okay.
maybe you want to get your hands on these physical bars and coins, then
Now that I would think about, but then what do you do with it if there is no money available but you're sitting on gold? I mean, I don't know. Okay.
I would love for you to go to Noble Gold Investments because they make the process simple, safe, and stress-free. The number is 877-646-5347. You will get step-by-step guidance.
Now it's a 26-minute video. We are still on her ad. We had the intro of what she's going to do in the video.
Speak to someone in the United States, maybe even and they have 10
Oh my God.
is the risk. There's
my God.
We will see you in Valhalla.
We know that already.
And that which we know Masonic Lodges of the Masonic Lodge previous videos. Check out the Charlie Kirk playlist. Those of you who have a curious mind.
Check out the Charlie Kirk playlist. So now we are 6 minutes into a 26-minute video. And it's just promoting herself. She promoted the gold. She promoted her YouTube channel. She promoted her playlist, which is not, these aren't very exciting videos.
And you would rather be,
she had one video that was good.
Critical, or some people call me cynical. I call it a critical thing.
God. I think you're a sham artist, Peggy.
I'd rather be cynical than gullible. So if that's you, check out the playlist. Now, it was interesting because that Tyler had on his computer screen a picture of that Head Island, if I have an American audience. And this tube, welcome to all the new subscribers as well. And this strange, welcome to all the new amazing healthy American audience, the best audience on YouTube. Welcome to all the new subscribers as well.
Again, another plug for her channel. I know you go, well, no, she's just saying welcome. No, keep going, man. That whole Valhalla thing and that Goat Island thing and the CGI of Tyler, all they did was take one picture and change his shirt. The pictures of his family, he's always on the end and he is clearly CGI'd in. it'll take us 18 minutes to find that out with her. Well, she's plugging her gold site and her YouTube channel.
And this strange reference to Valhalla, since
Kash Patel he's actually in Hindu. I do not believe this guy is like, quote, Christian. I'm sorry.
Patel is Indian, and Valhalla is a link to the Nordic mythology, the Norse mythology. And of course, Erica Kirk, I believe it was her grandfather, perhaps even further in her ancestry. It's Scandinavian.
Okay. Her mother's last name is Abbas. Hang on, I'm just taking something out of the freezer. Okay. Abbas. When you break down the how the names morph over the years or whatever. Abbas, Abbas, Abbas. Abba is Hebrew for father. That's Erica. That's her mother. That was her maiden name. I'll save you the trouble of watching another boring ass video with this chick.
And I believe that things that I pointed out
Scandinavian
with braids, there's nothing wrong with nails, just a lady. And you've asked me to kind of connect the clock. Patel talking about 33 hours.
Okay. Again, she's bringing up the 33 hours. We are almost 10 minutes into this thing. All right. Guess what? I can't watch it. Okay. Let's do it this way. All right. Let me take a deep breath here. Let's get on a new topic or a different topic. Now, I do not pay for ad control here. Oh. Okay. So let me make sure the audio is okay. We're going to go to an ad right away. Oh, this is not what I wanted. Talk about witchcraft. Now we're going to go to an ad. I have this pulled up somewhere, but...
After 30, testosterone drops, leaving you tired, weaker, and unfocused. Testo-Dren boosts free testosterone to restore energy, strength, and confidence.
A natural, scientifically proven way to boost your testosterone levels is Testo-Dren.
Where is this? Oh my gosh. Okay, right here. Okay. We're going to go to another ad.
We elected to proceed with the combination of dasatinib and quercetin on the one hand.
All right, so...
The falls. And I'm just worried. I'd be so disillusioned because I've liked Tucker for so long.
All right. So here we are talking about the theory that I posted, and this date was 13 October. It was 5 days ago, or it could be 6 now. Oh, yep. Okay. So a while back in one of my videos, I'd mentioned that we have the new Mockingbird Media, blah, 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 blah. Okay.
When he was on Fox, that was my favorite.
You and I are in the same place with Carlton Tucker and Candace. We're in the same place.
All right, David, I have little respect for you if you watch Tucker Carlson and Candace Owens. Just saying. Then my view of you changes. Because how could you be so stupid as to watch them when you're supposedly a truther? I don't know. I think he's just trying to kiss Jim's ass, but that's okay. We have to support Jim because he's being cyber attacked by someone. So, okay.
It's like, it's shocking, but again, thank you.
But I'm very, very troubled. Well, like,
And a lot of things, we're not on the same page on this one. If you want to
yeah,
learn about flat Earth, I tell people go to my first 5 videos, understand where I'm coming from. So, Jim,
yeah,
what I like about us is we disagree on some things, but we work together well. I like
oh
it.
yeah,
All
oh
right.
yeah.
As I said before,
And I think that's okay. And I'm fine with that. I don't want to agree with somebody on every single damn thing, you know. But this is important because the line has been blurred between what used to be alt media, which was kind of started by Rush Limbaugh. What is all alt media, and then what is like real alt media or real alternative to the mainstream? But when it's all blurred together and being controlled in, you have the TV talking points, it's all the same bullshit. You go on alternative media, it's opposition to what you might hear on mainstream news, but it's controlled also because you have different weird theories, or you have the same talking point, like, or different weird theories, like second shooter or cell phone gun or blah 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 blah, gun out of a camera, shot from behind, where you're just coming up with all these theories, and then you go to the next person and it's the same thing, but you never hear their real truth opinion. Jimmy Dore is one of those people who took the shekels, took the gold coins. He's Judas Iscariot as far as I'm concerned. Every couple weeks or so, you see new people popping up. Ian Carroll is one of them. All of a sudden, he's brought to the forefront, and I see him on Alex Jones. He's clearly a spook. Let me just use that name. He's clearly a spook. He's for sure. Okay. These are my opinions only. But in my opinion, he's clearly a spook. This is only going to be a couple minutes, guys. So
take the good, leave the bad. Take the good, leave the bad. Right?
Well,
Stu Peters.
I disagree with that, David Weiss. He's trying to be very gracious here, and there is no good. Someone like Owens, there is no good. All right. Let's get into it. Let's get into part of it. Well, these articles are hard to find. Candace Owens is counterintelligence or controlled ops. How's that? Why I do not support Candace. NAACP. Okay. Well, it took me a while. Right here. Some of this language is a little over the top for some people. It might like shock you. Or you might say, "Oh my God, what is she into?" I'm just reading an article here. But I went and looked up a lot of stuff here. You see this one? Okay. This is dated December 4, 2022. Okay. Is Candace Owens a deep state player? Connecting the dots. Let's start. Here's this son of a bitch, this Mike Pence. Okay. I think I might have shown you this before. Explore Talent, what is, I believe it's just a website where you upload and promote yourself. But she apparently ran a talent agency. She's actually, people think she came from the hood and blah, blah. No, she came from a middle class neighborhood, whatever the hell that means these days. But in her day, that would have been pretty good. Here she is. She straightens her hair. I think she has a weave. She's got a pretty face. I think that she's had some nose surgery, some rhinoplasty done. And she gets a makeover and brows and, the usual bullshit. Okay. So everything is scrubbed on her. She is an actress and model. Okay. Just to let you know. I mean, they choose people. Hey, this looks interesting. What about a black woman that looks really good? And we'll use her. Now, one of the things I noticed when I was listening to her during the presidential campaign, was that she had extremely bad grammar and pronounced her S's as SH. Pronounced her SH as SH. Now, I've noticed a lot of these women get lip injections, which does affect the way they pronounce their words. I'm just saying. And she's one of them. Owens and Mike Pence in a Masonic thumb on knuckle handshake. Right here. Which Peggy does talk about, but she just shows, instead of describing what it is and why and all that shit, she just showed pictures of it. I was expecting like a training course on it. Beware of wolves in sheep clothing or women in shirtless blazers. Okay, there's another one that's pretty good here. If Candace was controlled opposition for the deep state, she is one hell of an actress. Although I don't agree with all of her views and opinions, many are excellent, and she is a great conservative voice. I don't believe she's even conservative. All right. Did the deep state initially position Candace Owens on the Democratic left to push the white supremacist agenda? Well, that's a deep question. So it just says, curiously, Candace was launched into the public eye as the new Rosa Parks. At the age of 17, teenager, Candace said she received 3 racist death threat voicemail messages totaling 2 minutes that were traced to a car in which the 14-year-old son of then Mayor, the future Governor Daniel Malloy, was present. Her expression says disillusioned and cynical. Joshua Starr, the city's superintendent of schools, listened to the voicemail messages and said they were horrendous. So I'm assuming she was still in high school. The NAACP came to Miss Owen's rescue by representing the Miss Owens family, who sued the Stanford Board of Education in federal court, alleging the city did not protect her rights, resulting in a $37,500 settlement in January of 2008. While the election was going on with Obama versus John McCain. Was this a contrived false flag? Oh, I'm thinking. Candace Owens gave a TEDx talk on the subject, which has been suspiciously scrubbed from the internet and TEDx talk archives. Owens pursued an undergrad degree in journalism at the University of Rhode Island, then dropped out. Similar to others, deep state players Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, Lex Wexner, etc. No time to waste in university. Afterwards, Miss Owens worked as an intern for Vogue magazine in New York, a highly coveted position usually reserved for graduates. An insider comments, a Vogue internship is very difficult to get without connections to the DS Media Machine. I don't know what DS Media Machine, Deep State Media Machine, I'm sorry. I think in 2012, Miss Owens took a job as an administrative assistant for a private equity firm in Manhattan, later moving up to become its vice president of administration, another meteoric rise typical of deep state operatives. All right, I'm going to pause for a moment just because I have to use the facilities, so we will pick it up